City-killer asteroid may be destroyed before hitting the moon. A new study indicates that asteroid 2024 Year 4, which could hit the moon in 2032, could be destroyed before it even reaches our natural satellite. Scientists are evaluating the feasibility of a mission involving the launch of a nuclear weapon against an asteroid that could impact the moon in 2032. However, they emphasize that more research is needed before considering this strategy a viable option. The investigation focuses on asteroid 2024 Year 4, which gained notoriety after its discovery in December 2024, when scientists, based on limited observations, indicated a relatively high probability of impact with Earth in 2032, peaking at 3.1%. The warning generated media attention, given that the asteroid is about 55 meters in diameter, which is large enough to devastate a city. However, the chances of a disaster quickly diminished, after new observations indicated that the celestial body was highly unlikely to approach Earth. While this reduction in chances is positive for our planet, updated monitoring revealed that the asteroid still has a significant probability of colliding with the moon. Estimated at around 4%, an impact of this magnitude, relatively close to Earth, would have notable repercussions. The dangers to astronauts and spacecraft are a valid concern. If asteroid 2024 YR4 collides with the moon, it would generate lunar ejecta, stirring up the regolith surface layer composed of dust and small rocks and significantly increasing the amount of micrometeoroid debris in low Earth orbit. The amount of debris could be up to 1,000 times higher than normal levels, posing a potential threat to astronauts and spacecraft. Small space rocks can pierce spacecraft and spacesuits, as researchers noted in a recent study published on the ArXiv server on September 5th, which has not yet undergone peer review. While this poses a risk to satellites and the International Space Station if the latter is not deorbited as planned in 2031, any attempt to deflect the asteroid could pose even greater risks. The study authors warned of the great uncertainty surrounding the asteroid's exact mass, therefore, any action to alter it could be equally uncertain. A poorly planned mission could inadvertently redirect the asteroid toward Earth. However, there is past experience with deflection. NASA's Asteroid mission successfully altered the trajectory of a small asteroid called Dimorphos in 2022. DART sent a kinetic impactor to slightly alter the space rock S-path around its parent asteroid Didymos. However, the researchers involved in the new study concluded that any attempt to deflect 2024 Year 4 would be impractical due to the lack of information about its mass and the short window available for more detailed study before the asteroid's 2032 flyby. Destruction. The researchers are now considering the possibility of fragmenting the asteroid. They suggest that a DART-like probe could be sent not to move the asteroid, but to destroy it in pieces. This idea remains unexplored, but NASA will have a few years to evaluate it, as the window for such a mission would be between April 2030 and April 2032. If this approach fails, NASA could opt to send a nuclear mission, detonating a booster warhead on or near the asteroid before its approach. While this strategy has also not been previously tested, it is theoretically feasible. The time available to prepare this mission is shorter, potentially occurring between late 2029 and late 2031. The article highlights that there is still a 96% chance the asteroid will pass the moon without causing problems. However, the researchers see the situation as a valuable opportunity to advance research on spacecraft designed for asteroid collisions. They urge other scientists to provide estimates on the time needed to build these spacecraft and create new designs, a preventative measure in case a more serious threat emerges in the planetary neighborhood, reports Live Science.